Right, for Nutrien, we are getting out and about. Mark Barton here in sunny Victoria. Hello.
Yeah, mate, it is sunny again. No rain yet, but it must be coming next week, I reckon.
Hopefully for everyone involved. Brett Coffey joins us. Not sure what we call you. Ride High, Bay of Biscay. You've got a fair bit going on here, Brady.
I've always got a fair bit going on, Paulie. You know that. So
I had to tighten the camera up so we didn't see the legs. You've got a bit happening there, but got a great draft of horses here as well.
Yeah, no, really happy. You got to, Bay of Biscay's won a chariot, so you got to represent when you get a win, Paulie. But no, I'm very happy with how our draft's coming along. You obviously have better ones and good ones, but I think overall I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking.
We've gone through and had a look at the horses here, but great draft.
Yeah, look, lovely run of colts and some standout fillies there, and I think that's probably the thing that there's, you look at the value in the fillies, and I think we've seen that in Sydney and also in Tassie this year. There has been strong demand for the fillies, so I'm looking forward to hopefully there's a few people that sold horses in Sydney that might also venture down here and see a great draft of fillies generally, but the draft here at Alabar, again, a really, really nice draft.
It's fair to say, Brett, there's been a shifting, if you like, in people's mentality. The fillies are definitely starting to reach what they should. Both sides of the ditch as well, but right across the eastern seaboard, the fillies have sold terrific. Headed up with 275 a couple of weeks ago in Sydney, but they have sold terrific, haven't they, the fillies? And they really seem to be reaching what they should.
Yeah, for sure they have, and we've got I think our standout three best horses are all fillies, and they've all got really good race potential, but then residual broodmare potential as well. They're all from really good families. Out of two of them are out of really good mares. One's out of Illawong Bella, who's left Sweet Bella, and really good family fostered by Bruce Edward, Bruce and Vicky, I should say. So, you get two bites of the cherry, so to speak. You've got a good racing proposition there, and they can earn good money, the fillies, and then you've got broodmare potential after that.
You got horses, you said there before, moments like these as well. Probably one part we don't sell a lot of, you get the emotion part as well. We say about, you get the 2 for 1, you get the racehorse, and then you get the broodmare. But I know you had a lot of fun with Greg and Jess, with Minty, as she was more affectionately known, racing. The other family, the Jada Rose family as well, I know with Tomo, Mark Thompson and Sue. If you get that emotional part that you actually get when you're racing these horses.
Oh, for sure. We bought Minty out of the sale in Melbourne for 45 grand or something like that, 40 grand, and she was awesome. She was really just such a cool horse. She still is. We've got her here, obviously, and she raced against probably the best crop of fillies that we've seen in a long time, and she came out an Oaks winner. So you can't ask for much more than that. And now she's produced what I think is a really nice Some Beach Somewhere filly first up. Hopefully, some fun for someone else, and they can have the ride that we went on.
Seen a lot of the Some Beach Somewhere stallions, Bardo, across the journey. One unique part, you pointed it out to me, crosses through a lot with the fillies here, and it's quite unique when you see it there. We got that filly there who's by Some Beach, but we've got a couple out of Some Beach mares as well. Yeah,
and obviously doing a job. And we talked about what you go back to, and you've got the Art Major cross in one we're talking about, but then you look at what Mickey can do when you see another one that's out of a Some Beach mare by Mickey, and I think that's one of the benefits of those. You've got that speed family, and you're getting straight to the source. So I think she's again the filly by Some Beach, a standout, and a couple of really nice horses out of Some Beach mares.
Yep, and some beautiful colts. We keep saying about the fillies, but your colts and the pedigree pages. Anyone picking up a catalogue or looking online, they're able to see them. But when you come here and see the canvas, they're equally as impressive.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got some really nice colts, as you said. An Art Major called out of Miss Celebrity. That's obviously the Peter Gleason family, which is as hot as any family in the Southern Hemisphere. Then we've got some really nice Mickey colts as well, which Mickey can't do any more than what he's doing. He's an equal leading Group 1 sire with Art Major last year in Australia. Always hot's as good a horse as I've probably seen, against his own age at this stage anyway. And he's out of a Mach 3 mare, so that's same line, Some Beach sort of line as well. So, I'd be disappointed if some of our Mickeys don't sell well, because they're really nice types out of good families, and he's just I don't know. He's just one of the best stallions going around as far as I'm concerned.
Continues to get the job done everywhere.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where they are.
Yep.
They're doing the job. And you say they're about always hot. Also leave, like to say bread and butter horses, but those horses that can win, 5, 6, 7 races, pay for their way through the journey as well. Just does a great job.
Oh, for sure. And like the Narcissus won on the weekend, the 4 and 5 year old champ. Well, he's won 6 or 7 in a row now. There's horses like that sort of get forgotten a little bit, but they're really good horses. Pete McMullen, Pete and Chantal up in Queensland, they've had a great run with the Mickeys, winning, heaps of good races. The Janitor hasn't won a stakes race yet, but if he's not one of the better horses going around, I'm a bad judge because he's exceptional. So, every weekend Mickey's getting Metro winners, and then good stakes winners as well. So you can't ask for any more.
You tried and true Stan, Art Major. He's well represented for your draft as well, though, and just continues to do it. We only have to mention Don Hugo. Anyone says that he can't leave a good horse again, there's not much better than him racing. If he's not number one, he's right well and truly up there as well, the job that he's done this year. Oh,
for sure. Don Hugo's, his last 12 months has been as good as any horse, really. To win a Eureka, Inters and a Miracle Mile, it doesn't get a lot better than that. He's the horse that keeps this place going just about, Art Major. He's a phenomenal horse. And then, as I said, you've got the Miss Celebrity colt, really, really good cooking colt. The Illawong Bella filly, I am biased. I don't think you're going to see a better type than her at the sale. She's exceptional. So, he still produces the goods.
One trotter, sorry, but I'll get to you in a sec, but one trotter. The Elite Stride Boat, great to see him. First horse at the racetrack and got the win on last Friday night, I think it was, at Alexandra Park. Addington, yeah. Yeah,
it was, for sure. It was great to see that. That horse had been trialling really well, and good to see him put it on the track and get the win, so that's good. That filly is... really nice filly. Very similar to her mum, Miss Blissful, really deep family. She was obviously Group 1 placed, and then you've got Muscle Mountain, who's been right up with the top trotters in the Southern Hemisphere the past 5 years, I guess. So she's going to provide a lot of fun for someone. And the Elite Strides, everyone we speak to seems to like them. So it's just a matter of now coming out and winning some races.
Son of Muscle Hill. We know what sort of job they do here in Australia.
Yep.
The depth in these pedigree pages, but a lot of stallions represented. There's a couple of the obvious ones with Art Major and Perfect Art back in the maternal families, but horses like Huntsville's, there's that's a depth in these pedigree pages.
Yeah, you look at it, and it's not by chance. You start looking at trying to have a reoccurring event, I guess, with your yearlings drop. You need to have the quality and the depth in your mare line, and I think that's what's coming through here at the Alabar draft. You've got that terrific depth of pedigree in the mares, and you've got a great cross-section. We haven't talked about Crunch. There's a couple of those as well, and he's really, I think we said since we went to print, he's got 50% more winners on the page now, so he's doing a job as well.
Massive red type, actually, with Crunch. The amount of winners that he is leaving, you must be wrapped with that.
Oh, hugely. Like he, with a stallion, there's the progressive of the career of a stallion is never linear, and I guess going into sort of the start of the year, going, oh, where's Crunch at? Since the turn 3, he's won both sales races in Perth, continually gets either Alexandra or Addington winners in New Zealand. He had a Quinella there the other night. Then you go to Bathurst with his 2-year-olds. He had 4 heat winners, the most of any stallion with the 2-year-olds. Rewatch looks exceptional, and you got to believe also looks really, really good. He's just drawn badly in the final, but to get 4 heat winners, like they're the best 2-year-olds getting around. It's pretty good. So no, really happy with how they're going.
And he's doing it at the right time for this Melbourne sale as well, which is good, isn't it?
It's always good for when you've got something in the sale and you want to sell them. It's always good. You want them peaking at the sale time, then you want to peak in sort of mid-year when you're trying to sell services into the stud season. So he's doing it. He's got the first part ticked off, but he is throwing consistently exceptional types. Crunch, everyone says that they're good temperaments, and now to see them doing it on the track, it's just really, really pleasing. And you don't always get that. Like, it doesn't always happen, but with him, it seems like it's really happening now. And we'll keep our fingers crossed for Saturday night at the Bathurst Carnival.
Yeah, plenty of people will be watching that. But it's going to the Bathurst Carnival. We are actually selling this weekend at Bathurst as well. I like that you are actually selling. I'll be there though as moral support. But also, first weekend with the combined racing with the finals and also the sales on the 11th of April. The 12th of April will be parade day and then sales. You excited about this venture? We'll get on to him because I know he is, but you're excited?
Yeah, look, it's a chance to see what what that brings. You've got the heats of the of both Victoria, Queensland, and New South Wales are only 10 days away now, so or less than a fortnight away. So we'll see what horses make it to the final, and obviously Melton, we've hoped that we don't get too late a finish, so we'll try and get our program where we will be not the last couple of races of the night. So we'll see those young horses go around. We've obviously got the trotting heats and finals later in the year, which was after the feedback from owners and trainers. So it'll be it's been a long time trying to put it together, but that's where we're at.
Brett, you're one of the big pushers for it. You're excited about it now that it's all but here?
Absolutely. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Look, it's one of those things that we wanted to try at least and see how it goes, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend. I think the catalogue's very strong on the Sunday, the parade's going to be great on the Saturday, and the races should be really good on the Friday. I don't know, I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a great weekend.
It's one of the things you guys have done. Miracle Mile weekend is just massive. People get there, they know what they're getting there for. Tassie this year wasn't on Carrot Cup week, but that was one of the different ones. But because we had the driver series in Queensland, making events, Bardo, it's what you guys are trying to do.
Yeah, look, it's good if you've got something else. You want to get people. People do see a lot of coverage of racing on Sky now, but it's good to actually get people trackside and actually feel the horses and actually interact with people. It's part of what you want the experience to be, and hopefully that encourages you to be an owner again and buy a horse.
Brett, we could talk forever. Apparently we go too long sometimes, so I'll try and keep it a little bit shorter and sweeter. But if anyone wants to come here, we encourage people to come here and have a look at the horses here for a start and then revisit it. You'll be there, I imagine, Wednesday, Thursday maybe for Melbourne, but revisit it when they get there as well. Be able to have a couple of looks at the horses and aware what they're looking at. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone's welcome here. Just give us a call, give us some notice, and we'll parade any horse for you. On sale weekend we'll be available on Friday to come have an inspection and hopefully find your next star.
You're going to be selling the jumpers there?
Signed ones, Paul. I'll throw them.
Who's signing? Yourself, Cam, Emma and Clayton? Who's signing?
Me, Paul. I'm the most important part. So, that's for the autograph that people will want. But no, I don't know where we're going with that. So,
Nick Cooper, there will be a little reel done of that me, Paul, me.
Shout out to Nick Cooper. He's in hospital today having an operation, so I don't know if he wants people to know that, but hopefully he's pulled through, and we're not. This is in memoriam for Nick Cooper. So.
I don't want to know what the operation is. I don't think anyone does. We'll leave it alone. Bardo, yourself and Christy, get in touch with you guys with any questions around both Bathurst this weekend, but also Melbourne on the weekend of the 13th.
Yep, and like they've done in Sydney, mate, try and give us a call, pre-register, so it's not as arduous a task on sale weekend. You want to spend your time looking at horses, but get online. You can pre-register. If you're using Auctions Plus, make sure you got yourself set up. Yep. But give us a call, mate. We're here to help, and look forward to seeing you at Bathurst this weekend, and then Melbourne a fortnight later.
And if you're a young trainer, get out and do what we're doing. Inspect the horses. You can't be more welcoming to the people.
No, it's best make an informed decision. You've got the opportunity to come and see them in their own environment. When you get down there, there's a lot of the preparers. They'll get them out for you. We've got on-site vets if you want to get horses pre-purchase done. Make sure you make as much information you can gather, so you're making an informed decision. I think it's the only way to go.
Thank you.
Good, mate. All the best.
Thanks, Brady.
Thank you, Paulie. Great to see you again.
Thank you.